Today we're talking about how to play rim knocks. And if you're new to drum set, I found that most beginning students, they'll start playing rim knocks really as a replacement for the snare drum. So we're going to start out today. I'm just going to play a basic beat that uses the snare drum on beats 2 and 4. And then I'm going to replace the snare with rim knocks on 2 and 4. So let's talk now about the technique involved in playing a rim knock. A lot of times players will go about playing the rim knock and they won't be actually listening to the sound they're getting. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but a lot of times they'll just be so wrapped up and trying to play the pattern, they forget about the actual sound they're producing. And if I move this stick closer to this tom, it's going to make a different sound on the rim. And it's going to sound pretty dark and kind of clunky. It's not going to speak very well. I move the stick closer to the hi-hat, I'm going to find that the sound changes, and there's going to be a sweet spot. So the characteristic sound of a rim knock is bright, it speaks easily, and it's really up to the performer to figure out where that sweet spot is. Let's listen to the difference in between. Something else to keep in mind is when you're playing these rim knocks, you want to make sure you're resting your wrist here on the top of the snare drum. That's going to help mute the drum a little bit, and it's going to make sure that we hear the actual rim and not the drum resonance as much. A lot of times students will grab the stick here and they'll raise the stick, keeping their wrist off the drum. And so let's listen to the difference between the two. Wrist off and then wrist on.